Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So today we're going to be taking you to Diamond Beach, one of Nusa Penida's most famous beaches here, and explore the island. We also will show you some hidden gems and how Nusa Penida is like right now. So we're just waking up here and gonna go to Diamond Beach here in Nusa Penida here today. So pretty excited about that. And this beach is also supposed to be really good. So we're gonna be comparing the two beaches that we went to. We stayed in a place called J&J Villas, and it was really nice. It's right in the heart of Nusa Penida, right where the boat docks, about only 5 minutes away, and this Airbnb was really nice. Then we started the day off to get some breakfast. We were not sure where to go. We were just looking around the area. We ended up finding some really good fish curry here at a local restaurant, and it was on this really nice beach. It was called Virgin Beach, and a great place for breakfast. Very nice views. So we're just getting breakfast in this place here in Nusa Penida, and it's really quiet. Not many people here. Really only people actually in the restaurant. But the beach here is quite nice. It's very clean, not too busy, and the water is very blue, more than Bali. And waves are good, not too big for swimming, so it's a nice little place. But yeah, the waves are not too big. It's a pretty good place for swimming, and nice little restaurant. If you can see behind me here, this is a little cafe. So there's different places to sit here and enjoy the view. And yeah, if you're looking to come to this place, check out the location in the description. It's a good place just down the street from most Airbnbs where you arrive off the boat when you first arrive here in Nusa Penida.
Good morning.
Good morning. How do you like the view? How do you like the view?
I like it so much.
So nice.
But sadly, don't have many tourists here.
Yeah, hopefully more people come back. When we arrived, we were the only people at this restaurant. It was really quiet, but the food was good. I mean, the prices were average, and definitely a place worth checking out, especially if you want to enjoy a good view while you eat. We did see one dog when we were eating our breakfast there, but really, there wasn't that many dogs, and not too many on Nusa Penida, unlike Bali. Then we started to drive our way to the beach that we're going to, which is called Diamond Beach, and it is about an hour away from the place we're staying at, definitely a bit further, but you drive along these really nice roads, very beautiful oceans on the left side, and lots of local markets you get to go through. Just a really scenic place, and even though there was some traffic, there really wasn't that much compared to what we're used to in Bali, and it was pretty easy to drive. When we arrived in the beach area and we parked, there was definitely quite a few people, mostly locals, people from Indonesia, but it was nice to see more tourism here as more people are getting out to see these attractions and beautiful beaches again. So we are here at Diamond Beach here in Nusa Penida, and this is the view behind us as we go down towards the beach. The hike down to the beach was not as hard as the previous beach we went to the day earlier, which was King Beach, and it was still a far way down. You still have to take probably 20 minutes if you're gonna get down there, and still would advise to not bring any heavy backpacks or have the proper shoes. And it was quite busy to get down compared to King Beach, where there was not many people on the staircases down. It was much more busy here. Also, it was quite hard to get a photo compared to the previous beach we went to, as there was much more people and the stairs were very narrow, so you had to wait your turn here. And this is not a really busy day, so I can imagine when it gets busy here, it can be a long wait to get photos.
So we are in Diamond Beach,
Yeah.
and you can see.
One of the most famous beaches in
Yes.
Bali, but it's very busy. It's like,
So you like this beach?
I like it, but I still like the King Beach more actually.
It's
Yeah.
so busy here.
This one's really busy.
So if you want to come to Diamond Beach, you have to come in the morning.
Yeah.
Early in the morning.
Very early, before
Yeah.
10 a.m. actually.
They're so busy here.
Yeah, so busy. From the top, the beach is very beautiful. You get to see the beautiful blue waves, and the scenery is just fantastic here. It is very similar to Kling King Beach, the scenery, but a very different angle from where you see how the beach is, and again, not as far down. But even though it is not as far down, still is hard to get down, and there is not many good supports on the way down. There's a few ropes, and it's easier to go from the top, but again, as you get more further down, the harder it gets. However, it's definitely doable. You just have to make sure you are wearing the proper shoes. Hey, so we're at Diamond Beach.
Yes, so
And
finally we go down here.
Finally, it's really busy when you go down, and to be careful, the steps are quite steep too as well.
Yes.
But the beach is really nice, similar to Kling Kling Beach, but it's not as far down actually, maybe about half the distance, but still nice.
So hard.
It's so hot too as well. At the very last part where you do descend to the beach, you do have to hold on to this rope to get to the actual beach, but it's not too difficult. It's just a little bit of a steep, and make sure you are going slowly and with care, and you should be okay. So now that we made it, it took about maybe 30 minutes to get down. So not as hard as yesterday as Kling Kling Beach, but yeah, Diamond Beach here is very beautiful as well. It's not as big as Kling Kling Beach, but still good, and the waves are about the same size, I think, as yesterday as the Kling Kling Beach actually. Again, it takes about an hour to get to Diamond Beach from the port where the boat docks, and then from there you just have to walk down, and it's only about half an hour. And the difference is too is, well, if you're looking to go down to the beach and you're worried about the terrain, I would say if you are looking for an easier hike down, Diamond Beach is definitely easier to go down. Whereas if you go to Kling Kling Beach, that one is a much more treacherous journey and longer journey down. So that also is dependent on what you would like to do as well. But after being to both of these, two of the most famous beaches here in Nusa Penida, they're both very scenic, they're both beautiful. You can't go wrong with which one you go to. But I would still think that based upon all of the factors, that the Kling Kling Beach is the better beach to go to. Also, again, if you're going to either of these beaches, you definitely should only wear shoes and bring sandals maybe. We wore sandals on both going down, and we were able to do it, but it was tough. The first one was quite tough. The second one here, wearing sandals wasn't quite as hard to go down, but you still have to be careful. And I also would recommend to not bring a backpack on either of them. You can bring like a small shoulder bag or like a purse, I think you'd be fine with. But bringing a backpack, not only is it heavy, but you have a very narrow cliffs on the side, so you don't have much room to really maneuver around. So that is a big factor that makes wearing a backpack so hard when you go down to either one of these beaches as well. And you might be able to see there is a swing here in the background, and you can go on the swing and get some good pictures, but you do have to pay for the swing if you want to go on the swing. So yeah, it might be worth it for you, but you can honestly get better pictures if you just go down to the beach or go to a nice viewpoint. There's lots of good viewpoints here to take pictures as well. It was definitely worth hiking down to the beach, especially as it wasn't as difficult as the previous beach to hike down to, which is Kling King Beach. And the thing is, these two beaches are very beautiful. If you only get a chance to go to one beach, you should definitely choose the one that is best for you, and it depends on the distance that you're going. Diamond Beach is an hour away compared to the Kling King Beach, which is only half an hour away from the ferry where the boat docks. But overall, you can't go wrong with either of these beaches. They're very beautiful, and they have both different things they offer. Also, here's a reminder that even some of the most beautiful places, they still have garbage. So if you're gonna bring some bottles or garbage, make sure that you bring them back up, because you can see even on this beautiful Diamond Beach, there's still like empty bottles here, and some of this could be washed up by the shore, but there are also probably some people that just leave it here as well. So yeah, if you want to keep these beaches just like this, yeah, make sure that you just do your part and bring your garbage up with you, and you don't leave anything on the beach, because it will make this place not the same within a few years. Now we're going back up towards the top of the Diamond Beach, and yeah, it was a nice beach to go to. Really worth it. On our way back out, we ended up stopping at a cafe near the Virgin Beach where we stopped for breakfast earlier in the morning, and we got a nice little drink there and some lunch, and it was really cool. The beach here is basically made out of coral, and when you go into the water, it's not that deep. You can go out quite far, as it's almost entirely coral when you walk out. Now, do mind you, when you do walk out there, you want to wear water shoes or flip-flops, as it is kind of hard to walk in the water and on the beach, as there is just so much coral here. But it is beautiful to go here, and a very unique beach to go to as well. So we're at Penida Colada Sunset Bar here, getting some lunch, and there's a beach right here we're gonna swim after. And it's kind of busy actually, quite a few people here as well. Nice little place to chill. Yeah. So this beach that we're on right now in front of the cafe we just had lunch is actually almost entirely made out of coral. Even when you're swimming in there, it's not that deep, and it's basically an entire coral kind of reef inside of the beach right in front of us. And as you can see, all around the beach and all over the beach, these are not rocks, these are coral, and there's so much of it here. Everywhere you go, there's like different corals and lots of shells. It's really quite cool. After getting lunch, it was finally time to head back to Bali, but it was a really good trip and definitely worth to go over to Nusa Penida. The boat ride back was very interesting and pretty fun. The waves on the way back were really big, as it looked like there was a storm that was on the other side, on the Sanur beach side in Bali, and it was a pretty crazy time going back. The waves were massive, and we hit some pretty big waves that made the entire boat go up and over the water, and it was a fun time. Overall, the boat back is pretty fast, only takes about 40 minutes to get back to the other side, and when we were back, we already noticed the difference between the two islands, especially the amount of people on Bali compared to Nusa Penida is just so different. So we just arrived back here in Sanur Beach. It's a good trip, and definitely had a really good time. We hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, definitely subscribe, like, and comment, and also check out the links in the description. We have some new links there for some things that might help you if you are a digital nomad. Check out the free Bitcoin link there. You will get $10 of free Bitcoin if you sign up, and also check out the other links there as well. Till next time, have a nice day. Peace.